Let's go. Day 8.
Welcome everyone. Today we have two new
the Coliseum is
prisoners
open.
who will fight to the death. Rinit, you are charged with the attempted murder of several innocent West Helm farmers. Remy,
Oh,
you
what?
are charged with conspiracy to
No,
murder
not Remy.
West Helm food supplier Dinosaur. Ready, set, fight!
Oh,
What was this? Time?
did
I think Remy got that.
What's that sweet? Hey, some guy jumped in.
What the fuck? What the fuck is happening right now?
He won.
What the fuck is happening?
Remy the Rat had won his duel in the Colosseum, and all of his crimes, including the murder of dinosaurs, were expunged from his record by Emperor Spood himself. He was now a legend, and his restaurant became more popular than ever
Remy is
before.
the first winner of the Coliseum.
It's been a busy few days for Emperor Spood. He was always working on different things. Have you seen our aqueducts? Show me your aqueducts, Spood.
Look at it behind you! Look at it!
So what's the use of this?
I don't really know. What's the point of anything? We just build. We have too many builders, not enough ideas.
Now, while Spood was an effective leader, he did have to constantly watch his back for assassins.
You know, I've thwarted like 5 assassination attempts, and guess what? I've just found out about another.
No way. Spood's entire reign began with
Sorry,
him almost being killed, so he was always extra
This man
careful
always
and
getting
sensitive about
killed.
where he went and who he associated with. It's also why Spood was particularly angry when he found out that one of the people who planned to kill him was his own lead builder, Knight Arcturus.
According to some of my sources, Knight Arcturus was seen in the Commonwealth earlier today.
Really? Spood had sent spies across the world to find
Oh.
Knight Arcturus, and when they discovered he was staying at the Commonwealth, Spood immediately reached out to Sitzcraig to request he be handed back to Westhelm. However, given that the Commonwealth was low on citizens and needed good builders, Sitzcraig decided to reject Spood's request.
I'm not just
Yeah.
gonna give up one of my builders.
Yeah.
The Commonwealth does not give in to tyrants.
This made Spood erupt with fury.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows the Commonwealth is corrupt.
Let's go.
That's chocolate.
Alex Footman. Alex.
And so Spood went around telling everyone about how much he hates the Commonwealth. This whole situation became a massive drama, and it actually got to the point where the rest of Island 2 was getting annoyed with the Commonwealth.
I don't get why the Commonwealth doesn't just hand him over. We don't need a war with West Helm.
Unlike the Commonwealth, Cass had a big population and she didn't care about losing citizens who were troublemakers. For example, earlier, one of her citizens, Addison27, had gone to Tricolor, dug into Jovial's grave, and had stolen Jovial's head.
What the fuck are you doing?
But instead of protecting him, Cass immediately banished Addison from the Cass Coalition and alerted Tricolor of his location, causing Addison to flee Island 2. It was this kind of no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass a lot of respect from not only her citizens, but other Island 2 nations who were now much more willing to ally with Cass than with the Commonwealth. The very existence of the Cass
pretty
Coalition
awesome, I
also
like
provided a sense of security to smaller groups, like this new nation who were mostly cheese merchants and called themselves the Conquistadors.
This is the way of cheese. Queso!
Since the border dropped yesterday, the
Wait, Babylon
economies
doesn't
of
do
most
anything.
Island 2 nations were prospering, with heavy amounts of trade and tourism between islands. Meanwhile, in Barbie Land,
Ish. I have news.
what?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
What? On day 8, the player Oppenheimer had marched into Barbie Land, but instead of destroying it with a nuke, he apparently liked it so much that he proposed to their leader.
Ish, consider this your invitation to the Barbenheimer wedding.
Thank you. In Luminara, meanwhile, the citizens were inventing new technologies.
This is the power switch. It's 16 furnaces working together simultaneously, and it has a bunch of hopper minecarts on the inside distributing energy.
As much as Luminara was finally starting to live up to its name as the light of Island 2, little did its citizens know among them was quietly living the world's most deadly group of terrorists.
I'm thinking of running in the election tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Legacy's pretty popular, but I'm not worried.
While
Yeah,
it
Flux-
seemed like each
oh,
of the
Flux
Island 2
returned,
nations
man.
had their own separate goals, they were all still united under one mission: to find and kill Saps. In fact, by day 8, Luminara had told all the other nations that Saps had fled to Island 1, and some nations were already preparing to send out hit squads later today. But Island 1, meanwhile, was currently dealing with a whole other political drama, the murder of Linguini.
No, Linguini.
I cannot conceive how we are being this civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, was one of the few remaining survivors in the Linguini Mafia. Vietnam had escaped the Covenant's attack and wanted to get revenge against the Covenant, but was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support.
Yeah, good
See,
luck.
while the Blue
That
Cross
joke is
condemned
crazy.
the Covenant, nobody was brave enough to declare war on them. People feared the Covenant and its army, which is why Seneca secretly asked them to do the deed instead of doing it herself.
Dude,
If people knew that she was behind the attack, she would be in big trouble.
good luck.
But
Good
for
luck.
now, nobody would face any consequences for the massacre of the Linguini Mafia.
It's crazy.
Going back to Westhelm, on day 8, Emperor Spood was really only thinking about one thing: how to get revenge against Knight Arcturus. After the Commonwealth rejected Spood's extradition request, Spood's initial reaction was to begin preparing for war.
Of course he's
But
gonna
what
do
made him
it.
think twice was his belief that the Commonwealth was a massive nation with probably a big army. Spood also knew that declaring war could risk the entirety of Island 2 coming to the Commonwealth's defense,
Yeah, I
and
guess
maybe
it
launching a counterattack on Westhelm. So Spood decided to change strategies. He instead decided to try and bait the Commonwealth. See if he can make them angry enough to do something rash. Something bad enough that would allow Spood to then declare war and have
But in
everyone's
asshole,
support.
though. I like Spood. Yeah.
And Spood knew exactly how to make the Commonwealth angry.
The
He invited
propaganda
back
and
to the
everything.
Westhelm capital the one person he knew the Commonwealth hated the most.
Can we make a deal? We're running out of time.
They incest to him.
Saps is
They've
back.
been there.
And Turtap's here too, for some reason. This is interesting. Because the Covenant had brought Saps to
They have
Westhelm
seven
yesterday,
Turtap.
Spood had specifically asked Turntap to protect Saps and escort him to Westhelm once again. While Saps didn't fully trust Turntap, or Spood for that matter, he knew that a meeting with Spood was a massive opportunity, and it was worth the risk.
Hey, you can turn the sun away, paint the moon in blood.
I like this. I like this girl. I like I love one more. Bunch of assholes. But I like it.
Saps, you are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1. Island 2, sorry.
It was not me. There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations and the corruption. His name is Fluxion.
Emperor Spood was having trouble believing Saps, but he went along with it for now.
Well, it seems like we both have gripes with Island 2.
Spood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with the Commonwealth, and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out. There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance was as good as dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting, and the Covenant had stopped responding to the Blue Cross because of the Linguini situation.
Yeah.
So Spood decided to take things into his own hands and individually call the big 4 nations of Island 1 for a meeting. And he wanted Saps to be there so he could tell the leaders about corruption on Island 2.
God damn it.
Now, because of Saps' reputation, Seneca and Benji were hesitant. But as long as the meeting was in a wide open area without a roof, they decided they would go.
What the fuck? So they do meeting in the snow? In the snow? There's a word in meeting
To begin the meeting, Spood first had Saps tell his story.
I've been put on trial and sentenced to death for a crime I did not commit.
Spood's goal with this meeting was to convince all the leaders that Island 2 was a threat to Island 1.
Yeah.
One of my right-hand men was murdered in cold blood by someone in association with the Commonwealth. It's one of the many injustices I've heard about on Island 2, and I want justice.
Then, Turntap of the Covenant made his own statement.
A few days ago, Covenant was approached by Luminara to speak of a potential trade agreement. Legacy A approached me in regards to Fluxion, the guy who Saps is claiming killed everyone, which I do believe.
Whoa. Apparently, back when the Covenant traded armor trims with Flux, they had also done the same deal with Legacy. And Legacy had voiced concerns to Turtap about Flux's run for leader, including how Flux was demoted
Legacy
from second in
betrayal.
command, and rumors that he's paying people diamonds to vote for him. This gave Saps and Schmoot's stories a little more credibility, which was crucial for getting everyone on board with Westhelm's military proposal, which was, if any nation from Island 2 attacks Island 1, then the entirety of Island 1 must strike back.
Oh, this is
All
Flexion.
leaders are in agreement to this.
Nightmare.
Please say aye.
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 This is for us a problem.
Benji was hesitant to join any military alliance because Elysium was the nation of peace, and he knew that his people were opposed to any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle.
Council might not agree.
Do you believe if Saps was at the council meeting, would he potentially have the chance to convince him after telling the story?
Yeah.
I think he might.
As long as Saps agrees, it's up to you.
I mean, yeah.
Wait, Benji agrees as well, right? So basically everyone
And a
agrees.
few of the others then walked to Elysium on a mission to reunite Island 1.
Oh, they gotta make Benji. They gotta kill him. Wait, Benji's behind.
Had
What
been
the fuck?
framed for the mass assassination of Island 2 leaders by Fluxion and his conspirator. So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that has been on Island 2. I'm just so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
But as Saps spoke, the people of Elysium still had some doubts.
Against the corruption in Island 2, which is...
But who?
What is that? What
we
does that
are
mean?
not
That's vague. What does that
Are we
mean?
going
It's a
to?
corruption.
Listen,
Elysium wasn't convinced that potential corruption on another island was enough of a reason for Elysium to get involved. But then, suddenly...
A few days ago.
What the... What is this? About 15 members of the Westhelm army had inexplicably walked right through Elysium. They quickly left, but it certainly didn't help the tensions.
They're dumb as fuck.
Nonetheless, the proceedings continued.
They're being rushed here to pressure us.
We're going to be deciding whether Elysium citizens would go to war. I think Elysium citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah, I agree.
After even more deliberation and after even more time passed,
Excuse me, I have to say something important. The troop of people that came by, they are apparently the military from Westhelm. We have reasonable suspicions to believe they are going to launch an invasion of Island 2 in the next like 5 minutes. I do not know.
What are you talking?
Oh my god, Einstein.
Emperor Spoon
Nah.
had grown impatient. After Spider informed him that progress was stalling, Spoon had decided to send a squadron of the Westhelm army into the Commonwealth's territory to find and arrest Knight Arcturus. Oh boy, they're almost there, I think.
Oh boy. Spoon, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You crazy. I mean, Commonwealth doesn't have any student right?
Hello, Ben. We are here peacefully. We're simply looking for a man by the name of Knight_Arcturus.
Alright. We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at. We have not seen him, nor have we heard from him.
We don't have him.
Where are they going?
With their first plan failing, Westhelm went to plan B.
Shield wall.
What the?
What's happening, guys?
They're forming a shield wall. Outside.
Everyone leave. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Everyone bail.
The Westhelm squadron had successfully intimidated the Commonwealth leadership into
that's
fleeing
smart.
their own nation. Westhelm then went around searching every house, every mine, every crevice of the Commonwealth. But ultimately, Knight Arcturus was nowhere to be found.
Where the fuck's Knight Arcturus?
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition,
Hey,
Can I run something by you real quick?
Yeah.
You know how everyone's trying to kill Saps because of what he did? And then during his trial, he was all like, Luminara was behind this. Luminara built the trap.
The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
So, I was sailing past Saps' place a few days ago.
God, this dude is digging.
Or what? Oh. You see that? You see that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that Flux?
Yeah, kind of looks like him. Yeah.
What's he doing at Saps' place? And why is he gathering blocks?
You go to show Cass.
People build stuff though.
What do you think?
Interesting. You know what? Go show this to Tricolor. And probably also Aperion.
I'm on it.
Come on, man. It's just like a collecting club, man. It's not that bad.
Citizen of the Cast
Hey, I like
Coalition
this
had been
though.
reviewing his old video footage when he happened to notice Flux digging for sand, a prevalent material in Saps' roof. On its own, this wasn't the best evidence. But for some people, it did raise some questions.
You're gonna get killed, huh? I like this. Day 9, let's go. Oh my god. It's the fact that